Welcome back to NHL Tonight, and congratulations to Tanner Jeannot, who recently signed a 2-year contract extension to stay with the Lightning, avoiding arbitration. You can see what he did on the ice between a full season with the Predators and the Lightning. Of course, he was traded at the deadline and became a big part of the Bolts offense. We are so happy to welcome Tanner to the show now from his home in Saskatchewan. I'm sure it's beautiful up there this time of year, so we thank you so much for taking the time to join us here on a summer afternoon. Congratulations on the new deal. What are you most looking forward to about having a full season down in Tampa?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Just getting a full training camp in and being with all the guys and just starting there right from the get-go. It's a great spot to be. Lots of really good leadership and guys in that dressing room. So I'm just really looking forward to getting this year going and being there for the next 2 years.
Yeah, congrats on the deal, Tanner. Being your first change of teams, I know it's a little weird. I remember I got traded from Edmonton to Nashville, and it was super weird. But you obviously got a great opportunity to go into this room, a team that's been to the Cup 3 years in a row, won 2 of them. What was that like being around this veteran group of guys that all they seem to do is win?
Yeah, it was definitely a crazy experience getting traded there. But when I found out I was going to Tampa, just with the success that they've had the past couple of years, and obviously it's a good spot to be. I was just super excited to be able to get to be a part of that. And then once I got there, even the night I got traded, I had a bunch of guys texting me, making sure that I was doing good and everything. So, and then when I got into the room, just the mentality there that the leadership group there just demonstrates, and I just tried to be a sponge and learn as much as I could from all of them, and it's definitely a winning culture, and I'm really excited to be a part of it for the next 2 years.
Yeah, you should be, because like you're saying, I mean, the window is still very much open for another championship down in Tampa. It's crazy, kind of the dynasty that they've built down there with Jon Cooper at the helm and Steven Stamkos. I got a chance to talk to Stammer at NHL Awards a couple weeks ago and asked him what it's like to have a full summer, because it's something he hasn't had in many years with the success they've had in the playoffs. And he said, I'm excited because we're going to be rested and we're going to be ready. Do you think that that is kind of the mentality of this group, that even though the playoffs ended much earlier than you wanted them to, that might end up being a benefit for you this season?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Like you said, that team's been to the Cup final, prior to this year, 3 years in a row. So that's some pretty short off seasons.
Right.
So to get to have a full off season of rest and just get your body reset and everything ready to go, and then also just the sting of losing out in the first round this year, it's going to be, everyone's going to be coming out guns a-blazing and just hungry for another long run.
So you mentioned you have a 1-year-old, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so getting the new contract, I know there's things other than hockey that come in, and getting that job security in that contract. How's it feel for the family to know you can go down, find a place in Tampa, settle in on a great hockey team, especially now that you got the little guy there? It was probably difficult, I'm guessing, when the trade happened, when you got to go away for a little bit. So I imagine your wife and yourself are pretty excited to settle in there.
Yeah, for sure. Really excited to get down to Tampa and kind of settle in there and just make sure that everyone's comfortable there. And like you said, the trade was a little bit crazy, but can't thank my wife enough for doing everything that she did to help, just getting things organized back in Nashville while I had to go to Tampa. So it was crazy times, but yeah, we're definitely really looking forward to just being able to go down to Tampa, settle in, and know we're going to be there for the next 2 years.
And the wives do a lot. When you
they
trade,
do.
They
Yes.
do a lot.
Don't
People don't talk about them, but they definitely, when the trades happen, they're thrown to the fire. So
they're the ones packing up the house most of the time. So kudos to her. I think I heard your little guy in the background as well. So that's awesome. You know, this is a game full of personalities, right? And so part of the thing about being traded is trying to figure out the personalities, I'm sure, in the new room right away. And that includes your coach. What is Jon Cooper like as a coach? Because we've seen him kind of the media darling, Jon Cooper. We've seen him on TNT as Jon Cooper. What are your impressions of him?
Yeah, I mean, it was a short sample, only being there a couple of months, but you know, it was great. He's got a great presence in the dressing room and on the bench. You can tell he's super smart and he really knows what he's doing. So you know, I really like him, and it's going to be lots of fun to get to learn and play under him for the next 2 years.
And last thing before we let you go, what does your summer look like? Are you shutting it down for a little while longer? Have you gotten back on the ice? What is your off-season routine kind of like?
Yeah, I've just been back home in Saskatchewan here and been skating and doing some training here with my trainer. And other than that, not too much. I got actually we're heading out to the mountains here next weekend, so we'll do some stuff there and just get some relaxing time and get away from it a little bit. And other than that, head down to Tampa and get settled in.
Well, good luck with all of that. And again, we really appreciate you taking the time on one of your precious off-season days. So go have fun with the family and enjoy the mountains. And congrats again on the deal.
Awesome. Thanks.